Hello everyone, my name is Dole Pencil and this is my first sketchbook tour. I said I was going to do this like a few months ago, but I kept losing track and I couldn't get around to doing it. So I finished this a long time ago, and by that I mean late 2024. So here's the front, got stickers and yeah, so I loved the sketchbook, but the front came off because like the glue, there's no spine, so I had to like glue this on so many times. Here's the back. I like a lot of older stuff, but not too old, but like 90s, 2000s, some 80s and everything. But yeah, these are a lot of stickers I hope match who I am. Okay, so October 2023, it finished it late 2024, so this is elderly. Okay, so this is the first one. This was a Inktober prompt. I think it was like spiders or something, and I just drew some with spiders coming out of their eyes. I really like this one. It's a little wonky because the face is so big, but this is older art, so I can't really say. It's just how it was at the time, you know? Another Inktober thing, I think. I don't think so, actually. I think this was just me playing with my ink pens. You can't tell unless you see the little squiggly lines that this took me so long. I think my marker was dying. As you can, like, hopefully tell. So I think I did the rest of the marker. I drew a little cat in the car with a little coffee, just chilling over here. I wanted to make this into a t-shirt, but I gotta probably modify it, like make these white and make the sky black instead. But I don't know how it's gonna go with the background, like the street. Ooh! This is before I found out what workable fixative was, where you can like spray and like set your drawing so it doesn't smudge. So this was just, I like the old time, the 1940s look I think I was going for. The little hat and everything, the black and white. But yeah, it smudged really bad. I don't know what's going on with her eye here, but I tried being realistic. Okay. October 15th. Okay. Okay, this is actually a sketch page, okay? Actually a sketch. Not always were drawn at the same time, but these I think were mysterious. I like this one the most, actually. I was so bored. Okay, this is like, I think I drew this in my first semester of college. Like, we're learning about continuous lines, and I just drew a continuous line drawing of a monkey with a stash taking a shit, so that's cool. And I drew some legs just for funsies. Yeah, this is December 2023. I think I finished my art final for high school. My first, like, I think it was, yeah, fall semester, this art final. I finished super early, so I just drew the rest of the time, because I draw really fast. I don't know, is this a fingerprint or something, but I think these were all, what's the word? Prismacolors, that's the word. But yeah, I think it came out nicely. Yeah, I think I did pretty well with, like, just the blending, I guess. Here's some mixed media petals. This is the new year. I took, okay, so from my art class, my art teacher was giving out textbooks, like art textbooks she had for like decades. So I took one, I just like, hey, I like just mixing things together, and I was being more experimental this year, this 2024. So I just cut things out of the book and I just paste them in here. It's not like copying like straight, like, oh, this is my art, but it's like used to be put into something new. I actually like the style I was going for with this, or like this whole year, you'll see, because like it's definitely a stylized look for like how the hair's drawn, like the eyes and everything, but we'll see how it goes moving forward. In my English class, we were reading Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I think I was just like in that mood, and I just drew this, ooh, mysterious detective. Ooh. This is from a random book. This is not even related to the freaking Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, but I just like doing the splatters of watercolor. That was just ink, and then some random papers ripped up and taped in here. Like questions like missionary. We had like drawing prompts for homework in my art class, so what are you dreaming about? I just did like whatever. Cause I found out that we can just do stuff in our own like personal sketchbooks, and it's not limited to just like paper and like pencil. It could just be like painting, it could be anything. I love this one. It's so crinkly. I used gouache, and I just did like this whole like weird like pattern sequencing, and then like I like how I did this thick illustration of two fish, like koi fish, I guess, swimming around. There's no date for when I did this though, so it was kind of confusing. Looks good though. And I got this collage book, like scrapbook thing, so I had a lot of like stickers and like just paper, like decorative paper. So I'll rip them out and put them in a lot of drawings this year. And I just drew my friend's Roblox character. Like their character is literally just like this, like a person in a suit with a brain for a head, just floating. And I just really liked how like cool it looked. It was kind of like edgy. It fit her style a lot. And I just like, what's on your mind? Because like, little brain. She loved it, needless to say. And then I just felt like drawing a girl one day, just holding my phone, like some music, because I really love music. And I actually really like this one because like it looks really clean. I like how I blended the hair. We could fix this slow because it kind of just like turns into nothing, but like the phone and the hand, I think is like really good. And for another homework prompt, it was like, what's the weather? And I think when I painted this, it was like raining. I don't live by the beach or anything, but like I liked how just storms and like rain, and you can kind of like the pencil right here makes it look like it's like a foggy, like the ship is like fading away and everything. I used ballpoint pens for this in watercolor, and then I used like a white gel pen for the highlights. I was really into like I'm still into the ocean and the sea, but I've grew up with like Bioshock, like the video games, since I was really tiny, and I was going through my like 7th rerun through the game. Like I played the game so many times, I completed it so many times. Like I just never get tired of it. I think it's just a nostalgic thing as well. But I'm like, I fucking love this game. So I drew, you know, someone in a suit with like, oh, like they're not really there, they're kind of like dead, so they have an octopus like coming out of it and everything, because like it happens in now. I just like the splotchy look it also has actually. But yeah, it's just watercolor and ballpoint pens. That's all it is. Okay, March. Another ballpoint pen one. I don't know how I was going for this. I had like this vibe going on, but like I don't think it came out entirely as I wanted it, but I like how the hatching looks actually. I tried using the gel pen, the white one, but it just faded into the pen below it, so it turned into like blue, which I'm like, it's okay, I guess. Not yet. This one, I was inspired by somebody who sat across from me in my art class. Like she did something similar, but like a lot different. Just like this face thing she did, and I'm like, ooh, I actually like that a lot. And like I kind of like turned it into some singing thing. This is okay, but like looks like it was safe. Like I didn't really try to get too out of my comfort zone, because like when I draw like women, I don't really know how to draw them besides like flowy hair with like bangs. Like I wish I was more experimental with different hairstyles. Good blending though. I like the hair dye. Mixed media. There's some mixed media. A lot of flowers. I had this vision, and I'm glad the flowers are actually still yellow, to an extent. Yeah, I literally just used school supplies on my classroom. I was in yearbook, so I would literally just be drawing in yearbook, and I used like highlighters and Crayola markers, and just like overlap these. Had some little pins, and just hot glued some dandelions, and the stickers I had from that scrapbooking book I just put in here as well. It's just like I think it's from the other page, but that's cool too. Actually, I love this one. These are not markers, they're sticky notes cut out and they're glued in. You see the pins from the other drawing on this side. I just covered them. You can barely see them, but yeah. I use acrylic paint for the background, sticky notes for the stars, white gel pen for little accent marks, watercolor, ballpoint pen, and yeah. I have no comments for this one. I like how big it is though. I like the spread. It just kind of like sits apart. March 23rd? I don't know. I think I was just kind of like anxious or something, but I just did this, and I don't know. Like I don't know what to call this. Like I don't know if it's like it's not event art, but like my emotions were really high, so I just made something, and I think it came out pretty well. Like the angle, like the arm being super high up, and then like it's just pitch black. Like I like how the paint just like went really flat, and you can like see no scratches like on the other one. I like how I drew the freaking thing though down. Yeah, okay. This is a redraw. These are all separate drawings. Like these, yes, they're drawn on the same page, but the original drawings were like on separate pages from like 2019. Those are posted on my old Instagram as well, but like a different account. I'll probably link those as well. I'm not sure though. But yeah, these ones have like more detail. They have like a color scheme going on. In the original drawing, I did like a chibi style more. April 11th. This was a homework assignment. And I think we're just drawing ourselves. And yeah, I drew myself. This is a picture I redrew. Like it was from a picture, and I drew that picture. And it was me when I was like younger. I think I was like 14. And this is like a pose I did. And I'm like, I like how dynamic that looks. So I just drew it. This is my cat. I was bored. I had a lot of time left over, so I just drew my cat with like expo markers and some highlighters. And I like how wonky he looks. He's just chilling, you know. Oh, he's blind. His eyes are gone. This guy is hot glued in the page. I've seen like this a lot online where people just draw fuzzy worms. It's not my original idea, obviously, but like I just wanted to fill the page. I like how like they just flew around and just danced around. I was going ham with the markers. These are just Crayola markers and highlighters. To fill the extra like spaces, I put like sparkly nail polish on some of them, or like just around the page, and then I used white gel pen just for little stars and everything, and I think it came out really cute. I wish he has eyeballs still, but he's fine. He'll live. I just felt like drawing some moody drawing. I haven't done pencil for a while, like based on previous drawings, so I just drew something to kill the time. I think kind of smudged a lot. Like, yeah, you can see it's a lot of green, but I think it came out really well considering like how long it took. I think it took me like a few days because I just had a lot of I was really busy, so it took a longer time to finish. This book just kind of bled through from the other pages after this one, but this was actually a really fun drawing to do. It was literally just a purple Crayola marker and like a chalk marker, like a pink chalk marker. That's it. That's literally the whole drawing, and then like a ballpoint pen just to do this weird background. I like how like it pops, so like you'll definitely see if you go on my Instagram. It's very bright. It's just the lighting right now is just, it's a little cloudy outside, so I can see the greatest quality of it. Here's a little spread. Did a lot of random characters. I just like drew them on the spot. They're not original characters. They're just like, I only drew them once for funsies. It's like, hello, hi, what's up? And I was experimenting because I had some new markers, so I just wanted to use them. They're called acrylic markers, and yeah. It's a homework assignment. I don't remember the prompt, but there's a little doggy in space. Use some watercolor and some acrylic. No wait. Yeah, I think it's acrylic or black watercolor. And just use some alien just flying around for some reason, and then some UFOs, a UFO, and some little doggy. Look at this little leg. He's joyous. This is an old drawing. I just like cut it out and I like pasted it in here because like I was really proud of it. I put some, it was like a little goodie bag. I just like, they're super brittle, so I ripped it apart and just put it like, hey, little stars, it's kind of cool. Yeah. And I got some scratchy paper, like the ones you like scratch with a stick. And I just had like little stencils, and I just did a cool face. And with that, with the same paper, I drew some scene kid. That came out really well. It just fit the vibe of it. And then I put like a bunch of cheap glitter glue, and I just like smeared it everywhere, just everywhere. And then I put like black behind it with like X markers. I just felt like a simple vibe. I like the earthy, planty vibe with the stickers I was going for. So I drew this lady from like the, I guess, early 1900s. And you can open it. There's little flowers inside. That's it for this one, but I like how interactive I was being with this one. Just holding flowers, just sitting there. Standing there. This is a drawing, like a redraw, because a couple years ago, like 5 years ago now actually, there was like this Pinterest prompt challenge thing where you draw like different characters from like fruits. One of the prompts was like a watermelon, and I drew like a watermelon queen or like a princess or something, and I redrew her here, and she had like a little throne. And I kind of just made it work better because the original was more saturated. Yeah, since there's a lot of experimentation, I just kind of like, I was going crazy with it. I finished, for the next drawings, I finished like 5 or 6 a day. I'm not sure which ones those are. You can probably see the dates as I'm going on. But this is from the same sketchbook as this one. So I just cut those out too. This little doggy right here, little cat, some sassy dude. And I just wanted to have fun, so I just drew something in like 10 minutes, and I just put some pipe cleaner for glasses, like, this is like stats homework, I don't fucking know. And yeah, that's it for that one. I kind of just glued them in. It didn't really take that long. I had some spare paper from my high school art class. This is during the summer, so I just took them out and like, oh, I want to make something new with it. So I just drew this like girl. I just like felt like, oh, this one, and like I can see like picture a pose and everything, and yeah. Same for like the other one. I had the other extra papers because we did gel printing, and I just cut them out. I ripped them out and cut them out, just pasted them everywhere. And I was like, I feel like just drawing cats in weird wonky shapes. So I got the cranky one. Gatos. That's like a weird one. And then there's this one, just content with life. Oh, there's this one. I didn't even see this one. See? There's this one right here, just like, oh, wow. And then there's this one. This guy's like, oh, because his tail is like just going here. And I think it's the same day. Yeah, like from the nerd one to like a certain point, I just drew like several a day. This one I drew just like, I felt like, oh, cute little illustration, like a little storybook. So I just got some Sharpies and like a pen, and then that's it. For this one, I like the puddles though. It's like, ooh, it's a running animation. I drew a self-portrait. This is not entirely accurate, but I just like took a picture on the spot. Just me on like a lazy day and just like, oh, I'm gonna draw it. Just so it's like a yearly thing. So I did one before this in 2022, but I think it's up. I don't know if it's up or not, but yeah, I'm gonna do one this year too. I just don't know when. Monkey. Same day. I forgot her name. I think it's like not Rosie. That's another one. I forgot her name. Oh, bro. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Lolly. I drew Lolly with acrylic markers, a chalk marker, a pencil, and I think an outlining pen, and a highlighter. Yeah. This is not a TV Girl reference. I just like the contrast. It could be a TV Girl reference, but it's not, unfortunately. I just, like, one day I just painted 2 pages, like, I want to do something with this. And then it turned into this. I like how they're just, like, looking at each other. And I just like the contrast, really. Stickers. I was going ham with stickers. I think this is like the first week, like right as I started college, and I drew this hand in the library, and then I just put stickers a few days after. I'm like, oh my gosh, have fun. Like, moment in time. I love music, so music in my life. Make it happen. Girl anarchy. Some lady be like, wee, little stars on her hands. I had a vision, and it came out. The vision happened. I love the colors and just like how the markers worked with me, because sometimes they just don't cooperate. And yeah, I like how stylized this one is. The little hands all blocky. Here's one too. It's like one for a green theme. I like the little smudges here. It's like a stylistic thing. Just like, ooh, go crazy with it. I like how big the shoes are. I like how like just playful it all looks. I had sweatpants like this. I think I got rid of them, unfortunately. I had them for years though, so I think it's for the best. Yeah, this day, I think I did this all in the same day. Yeah, so I did this one, and this one all in the same day. And I'm like, oh, I'm bored. I'm just gonna draw a simple drawing of my sweatpants. And I think this is acrylic paint. And then I just did some markers over it and then some pen. I was really bored. I had this meme picture. I'll put it up here at some point. And I was like, oh, I want to draw my cat in the same exact area. So I just drew my cat, and I like made like a meme template. And yeah, it was cool. It took me a long time for the spiral though. Like way too long. I just started using like ink pens in my art class in college. This is college now. Art class. Like the pen nibs with like the bottle of ink. So I just like went crazy with it. this is before I realized that it stains your hand for like 2 days. So there are fingerprints on here. And I'm like, oh crap. The next day I had like school or something and everyone's gonna see my hands covered in black. I'm like, I don't know what to say. But I like how it blended and stuff. And like I like how the hair looks. The markers, I think I drew this in like 15 to 20 minutes, but yeah, I just used like a pen, like a blue pen, and then like a light blue Sharpie, and then like I think it was yellow Sharpie as well. But yeah, I used to use stuff that was around me, like, oh, I have this, I'll just do it. Yeah, you can just make art with anything, honestly. I saw this like pose on Pinterest, and I'm like, I want to draw some random person in the same pose because it'll look cool. So I just like I referenced it and I just drew someone to pose the pose, and I just put some yellow acrylic paint over it as like a tint. Most more like a tint, it's like the brightest thing on you. And I just went over the sketch with the blue ballpoint pen, and I think it came out really well. Note to self. I was just kind of like bored. I would try to just draw my free time, but in between my classes a lot. So I was really just drawing anything. I think this is like a mesh of like, okay, purple acrylic paint background, and then like blue colored pencil, ballpoint pen just scribbled on it, and then like an outline of, you know, black pen and like white gel pen, and some sticky notes cut out with little scribbles on them. Long. It's with like an illustration vibe. Just like, oh, simple, cute. I like how just spunky she looks. She's like, and eep, because she's sleepy. I love doing this face on people. It's so fun to draw. Continuous line drawing. This is the same as the monkey doodle we saw earlier. For one of my projects, you have to do a continuous line of like a certain theme, and I wanted to do a raccoon, and raccoons like eating berries, and I love trash, so I drew a trash bag and some grapes and a raccoon, and I think it came out really well. I had to do so many renditions on it that like it was too much to even keep track of. I was bored in the library, so my boyfriend, I asked him for some ideas. So he told me like, oh, draw this, that, and the other. He told me to draw a dog and cat watching TV, so they're watching a little bug on the screen, just loafing. And then they told me a strawberry surfing, so I drew strawberry surfing. And then I just on the side, I think after he gave me ideas, and I like how it just came out. It's like simple, like little characters, extra details gave it character. I used acrylic paint and blue colored pencil and markers and pen. Yeah. After I finished this drawing, I realized it looks like Steven Universe fan art, but I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. I haven't watched Steven Universe since I was like 7 years old. I apologize, I swear. This has some significance because I played with LPS a lot growing up, and me and my sister had a YouTube channel when we were really tiny, and this drawing, this realistic part of it, was actually from a screenshot of a video we had that was taken down, but I still had like a copy of the video. So I drew that realistic, but I drew my sister's hand all cartoony, and it just captures like that childhood and like that toy with all the smudges on it, like that little damage you can see on it. That's gonna always be tied to like those moments in time, like where we were just making YouTube videos left and right, and just making little music videos, making little skits, you know, all the cheesy little YouTube drama that doesn't matter anymore. Like, we thought we were like super famous in our little community and everything, but like we're all like 8, 9, 10 years old, and like, bro, no one's gonna remember that, bro. No one's remembering that unless you're like really good memory, which I am, so that's why I remember it. Got a deer here. I was bored. Not boring. Not I was bored, sorry. And I just drew little hash marks, just like, ooh, she's spooked. She's scared. She's crying. I saw this, I think her name's Mochi Pon or Mochi Pen official. There was like this moth cardigan and I loved it so much. There's an airplane above me. I painted it because I loved it so much. It came out kind of bad because how tiny it was, but I like how I like did little shading and like the meshing of the color swatches. I like the shading of her hair and like her eye and everything. I've never like painted a character like entirely. This is my first time drawing a character and painting her instead of like using markers or color pencils. So that was a shock to me as well. I'm sorry. I couldn't draw someone and like make them recognizable that well because it's a pen and I couldn't erase anything. So the more I tried fixing any errors, the more wonky it looked. So now this is Shelley Duvall, the lady from The Shining. You can kind of see it, but she looks, I don't know what she looks, she does not look like her. That's all I know. I went to the student store and I got some red markers and I was going crazy with said markers and I just drew everything in red. Same with this. I got a pen as well, a red pen, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna draw a random person with a red pen marker. I really enjoyed it. I like how it came out. This is my Halloween outfit. I got like a striped sweater from Spirit Halloween, and I was wearing like shorts, like black shorts with like tights, and I was like a jack-o'-lantern kind of themed outfit. I think it came out really cute. But yeah, this is my outfit for Halloween in 2024. Inktober. I did finish Inktober. I got pretty far though. But I just like, the more I tried finishing it, the more it felt forced. I wasn't really enjoying it at the end. So I just kind of stopped. And I'd never gone this far. So hopefully next year, or I just have enjoy my art. I don't have to do Inktober anymore. I can just do like Spooktober or Goredtober or whatever. So that Papa's backpack. So I drew organs on a backpack. And then this is discover. So I drew a skeleton head, just like because you discovered something, you're going crazy. This is boots. And I drew boots with like little poisonous snakes. I think these are poisonous. Bad snakes coming out of boots. And then I drew exotic, and this is an exotic bug. So I drew scorpion with a finger. Like, damn, it's a strong ass scorpion, bro. I've seen enough. Me too, bro. Me too. Yeah, just some binoculars and an eyeball. I don't know why there's one eyeball, but it's cool. Trek. There's a lot of nature theme in this 2024 Inktober. Just a red sky, like, ooh, that's scary. Just looking, going on a hike. Passport. Inktober passport. I didn't really do anything for this one. I just did like a tiny book. Like, oh. A little lazy with that one. I got the sticker from, Northern California. So I'm like, oh, it's a wooden sticker. I'm putting it here for my prompt. The prompt was hike. So I did like the big trees with the big tree sticker. Inktober sun. I drew the sun from Soul Eater, which is my favorite anime. I haven't watched anime in like 5 years, but this one has a safe spot in my heart because it made me cry, and it's a beautiful freaking show. But yeah, that guys came out. It came out like, it looks like it's real, you know? It looks like it's official. I think so, at least. Nomad, so like trailer park people. Yeah, I just drew a giant spider on a trailer. Snacks, or snack. I just drew a little shopping bag of snacks. This is not even scary, but you know, you don't have to be scary. Moot. Trying to be edgy again. I just drew a person holding a moat. And like, oh, you're being watched. Oh, the media. Oh, the society. It's cool though. It's cool. Horizon. I just drew like a red sea. Yeah, I just like try to be. Oh, it's like mysterious. It's like the water is red. Is that blood? And the sun. I like the sun though. That's cool. The sun looks like groovy, like 1970s. Rome. This is giving Soul Eater as well, but I just did some mountain thing. I actually like Tame Impala a little bit, you know. I don't remember the album name, but those who know what I'm talking about. Inktober guidebook. I did make a pamphlet, like a guidebook. Like, hey, you're going to an event. So welcome to the afterlife. You can be like me. I'm not gonna read all this, but the things to do. There's little things like, oh, if you're here, this is what you can do. And I did the splatters. This took me a long time. Little banner thing. Fun facts. Time is an illusion. You can choose your form after dreams goals are real. Sleep isn't needed. Nah, really. You have an eternal playlist of music. Realms. I like the effort. I like the effort though. I like the energy for this one. This is mud, not blood. Mud blood. Inktober. Grungy. So yeah, grunge, like dirt, you know. I could have drawn Kurt Cobain, but I didn't, so. Journal. The journal. I drew someone drawing a journal with a spooky outfit. The shading is really impressive on the couch, actually. I actually am proud of that, but yeah, just a person writing a journal. Drive. Inktober Drive. It's a skeleton driving a car. That's literally me going to school. That's me driving to school, guys. They're driving home from their families. That's their family right there, you know. They're in the van. Crows on the ridge. I made a video. It's on my channel. It's like a title sequence, like reimagining for the birds, like the 1960s movie. So I was really into like crows, like drawing crows after that. So that's kind of like why this is more like in the drawings. Inktober Uncharted. This person going into a cave. Like, ooh, they're on a journey. Inktober Rhino. I had to look up a rhino skull for this one, but I think it came out really well. It's like a, not like circus look, but like definitely a certain feel for this one. Inktober Camp. A little spooky guy having a little marshmallow. Yeah, there's some cute ones in this one, not just gore and like scary stuff. This was Rust, so I tried drawing rusty gears. Not very successful, but I tried my best, which is all that matters. This is the end of Inktober. Expedition. I got lazy with this one, like really lazy. I just drew like an airplane window. That's really the entire thing. And I tried doing a scarecrow, but I don't know, it didn't work. The markers just ran out. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't know what to do next, so I just stopped. I just completely stopped. There were more prompts. Is this date? What day is this? I lost track. I think I didn't get past like 20-ish days. So the rest of the pages I kind of just filled up with like book pages. So I literally just went crazy and I just ripped pages out of textbooks and I just glued them in for fun. So this is all art, I guess, historical art. This is an astronomy book. This is an old magazine I thrifted. It was from like 1996, just for cars. I think it's the same thing, just on words instead. I think this is, yeah, this is art as well. It's just words. A lot of wordy pages, some words everywhere. Did I forget to mention words? I like this one. I used a reference for the pose. Just it's like a little box. It's like she's like isolated or something. I like how funky it looks. I like the contrast. Like when you edit it, it looks like it's digital, but it's actually not. It's like acrylic paint and some markers. Oops. The big ol' eyes. I was having fun, but I realized shortly after, that I drew her eyes humongous. But you know what? It can be a style. It's a stylized thing, I guess. I finally start winter break at this time. I was like, hell yeah, I have more time for my own drawings. So I just drew like a sassy lady with music, headphones, and a spiky heart. I don't know what you are, but it's cute anyway. I used some paint and some like texture things, like little spongy thing, and then just scratched in the paint. I got some stickers. It was the best purchase I've ever made. It's from Target. Tiny party, yummy. Yes, question mark. The meatballs. Top dog, besties. You guac, dude. Just a silly little dude, just like fluing around. I like doing scribble art sometimes. It gives it more energy. It makes it look really happy. Some markers. Looking sad. Like, oh, what's going on, Spiky? I don't know why I did this drawing. I guess it was just like to kill time. Kill time. My boyfriend printed a sticker of me. This is evil. I look like Lovely Peaches. Some random lady. She gives me orange vibes, like the fruit. Like, she looks like she would enjoy an orange. Tyler, the creator, saying okay a million times. If you know, you know. I don't know. I felt like I think I was like struggling with something at the time. But I'm like, let's just take you apart. So that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, looks cool. Actually, I had the idea, but I'm like, I wonder why. I had that scratchy paper. I just cut some out, made some hair, and then, yeah, a lot of gluing going on. I like how spunky and, like, stylized and, like, hardcore she looks. We're trying doing some beautiful, like, angelic, medieval character-looking art, but it didn't really come out that well. That one's kind of cool, but this one's, like, I don't know, man. Girl, come on now. Come on. What is that? Girl. Dude. I have no words. Too far up. The eyes. The hair. Silly. Squash. Egg looking. Just in a ball. Reminds me of the other one, like the waitress one. That was fun. This one's fun as well. It was just like markers. Pen. I finished this in like 10 minutes. Cheese. I just want my cheese. This is when I realized I have free will. I can draw whatever I want. So I just drew Alan from Smiling Friends doing a pose and being like, cheese. Cheese. My boyfriend gave me some prompts again. So I don't think I wrote down, but it's just like, oh, they're looking at the stars, stargazing. I'm like, oh, look at that. It's really cute. Another one, just a selfie of like things going wrong, and it's a shark almost eating somebody. Like, help me, Right here. There's this app called Finch. This is not a sponsor, but it's a little self-care little app, so it keeps track of things you need to do to take care of yourself, and it's like a to-do list. And they have affirmations. What I have to express is unique and valuable. There's a little face. His name's Bagel. His little boots. So there's goals they have, so that you can brush your teeth, take 30 deep breaths, drink water, wash your face, take a stretch break, get out of bed, do something that makes you happy. And thankfully, I'm able to do all these, so I'm very happy. I'm very healthy. Things are going great. I think this is another prompt. This is a dog doing silly things like, no! 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 I'll add that freaking meme so like, just bear with me. Not my art, obviously. Not my art. This is a postcard. I'm like, I love this whole thing going on. I want a tattoo of this. I still haven't gone around to it, but I want a tattoo of a stingray. And I did like a soul tie, because this felt like a soulmate kind of thing. This gave me a soulmate kind of feel. Okay. Pinterest, I love you. There's like websites where you can generate your character as a cat. So you can customize your cat, your own cat. This is what I had. This is what I came up with. I drew a big and greedy dog. Big and greedy dog. This is my sister. It was a assignment. You gotta draw like 3 people doing like a pose, like full body. So I told her like, hey, stand up, look at your phone or something. And she did, and I drew it. Our school doodles. It's me. There's aliens. There's snail. Some eyeball. I think I was in the studio room. I was just really bored, so I just like, well, might as well do something myself. Really lazy. Really lazy. I literally just like, that's the drawing. High five! And then use that, like, all sassy looking. But yeah, I like how it's like spread out. I like the perspective they're trying to do here. Here's some drawings, some cheesy drawings my boyfriend did before we graduated. Get ready to be cheesed out. Heavy at the backpack. His backpack was like 40 pounds, okay? I think it was heavy. Cat burrito. I love you. Slug. There's me at 0.8 inches tall. My head is bigger than my entire body. There's some pie. He drew these, by the way. This is all his art, but the taku. I'm a cheese block, apparently. That's a drawing of him. He drew this as well, and that. I drew the cat, and I drew his dog. That's his dog. It's like a little dog. He's a husky. And this is just like, I was just testing things out, like a little stamp. And this is like info for like doctors. This is not even relevant. This is just like, oh, this is in phone numbers, so I'm gonna cover it. And this is the end. Yippee! So that is the end. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I got to yap. There will be another video. I might go over older sketchbooks, because the one I have for now, like currently, I haven't touched it in a few months, so there's nothing to really show, but I will do more. Thank you for watching. Follow my Instagram, same name, everything. It's in my about section, and I'll link things below.